I can't. I don't want to do anything at all.
Rio, what has it been? Like 6 months since your girlfriend dumped you now? How long you gonna be dragging that shit on for, man?
It hasn't been 6 months yet. It's only been like 5 months.
Dude, same difference.
My name is Rio Shikijima. I'm 27 years old and I had a girlfriend that I was planning on marrying from my office about 5 months ago. She was a department manager's daughter and worked in my department.
Rio, I'm sorry. I found someone else that I like more.
I just can't talk about my feelings for Tsuru-san. I need her in my life.
Huh? Kimi, my girlfriend, said that she found someone else she likes more, and she apparently wanted to date that man with marriage in mind instead of me. That man was a coworker of mine from a different department, and he was a good-looking guy.
I had always liked Maguro-san, long before we ever started dating Rio. He asked me out, and all those feelings from when he asked me out came back, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just glad that you told me instead of just running to cheating on me. Okay, well, you like someone else. Let's break up. That's how I broke up with my girlfriend at the time, Kimi. But I worked in the same department as her father, seeing as he was a department head, so he knew about what happened too. He came up to me and apologized profusely for everything. I'm really sorry about all of that. It's okay. I don't think you can blame her for how she feels. She just likes someone else is all. But even still, I am disappointed as her father. You are such a loyal man and I was really excited to have you join the family. It's okay. I'm just glad that this all happened before we got engaged or married. I hope we can continue to do great things together in this department, sir. The father of my ex, my department head, was being so incredibly kind and considerate of my feelings, so I was able to really hang in there. But the tricky part was that I had to deal with Kimi and Maguro every day at the office, considering we worked in the same company.
I'm so sorry about that, man. I mean, she's the one that chose me over you, so don't get so mad at me over that, huh? I think she was just a little bit, too much woman for you, considering she was the department manager's daughter. I'm sure you probably thought of it as a means to get promoted faster, but things aren't going to go that smoothly for you, right?
That wasn't my intention when I was dating Kimi-san at all. Kimi told me exactly why she wanted to break up with me, and I totally understood that. So I didn't have any actual regrets towards her, but even though Maguro-san is in a different department, I would still see him from time to time at the cafeteria or entrance, and he would keep making me feel bad about it. To add to that, I heard that my ex-girlfriend got engaged to her new boyfriend, and they announced it in the office. So I need to hurry up and move on.
Hey, you want to go to some hot springs, man? I have some points that are going to expire real soon, and I've got a lot, so I kind of just want to use it up, you know? You want to go with me?
I was clearly dragging it on, but my best friend, whom I'd known from middle school, suggested we go on a vacation together. Hot springs, huh? That sounds good. I just want to relax without thinking about anything in the world.
Okay, well, I found a good place to stay at, so you'll just leave your plans open, okay?
I'm sure he's doing all of this to cheer me up. I can't just be sitting around on my ass all day, too. I ended up making plans to go to some hot springs with my best friend, Satoshi, during the long holidays. I mean, I haven't tried to do anything that's actually fun in these 5 months. I've just kind of sat around and done nothing. I think that Satoshi is totally right. I've got to do something and move on. Before I knew it, we were heading to the hot springs, and the hotel that Satoshi had reserved was so much more fancy than I had expected. It's a leg bath at the entrance. I think I'm gonna come by later.
Man, it's been so long since I've seen you with a big smile on your face.
Please, relax and enjoy your time. Dinner will be served at 6 p.m. Would you like to have dinner in your room or in the dinner lounge?
The dinner lounge, please.
Very well, sir.
Satoshi, you said that you were gonna use up points that were gonna expire, but this had to have been expensive. Are you sure you're okay with $150?
Yeah, man, I had like $500 worth of points, so it's not a big deal. Some of those points were from when we went on vacation, too.
My best friend Satoshi was being really considerate with this amazing trip, so I was all kinds of excited and decided to just enjoy this trip to the fullest. This bath is amazing. Right? We got into an amazing bath shortly after getting to the hotel.
I'm gonna go back to the room and take a nap till dinner time, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna walk around the town real quick and see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah, don't get lost, my guy.
I'm gonna go get in the foot bath when I come back around, huh? I should take a towel with me. It's cold! Talk about a buzzkill. I was looking at all of the souvenir shops and local alcohol stores when I saw a young woman crouched on the side of the road, and it's so cold. What is she doing? I wonder if she's okay. She looks upset. Are you okay?
Oh, sorry. They were lending these traditional Japanese sandals at the hotel, so I went out with some male-sized ones since I figured it'd be fine, but then it started rubbing between my fingers, and it hurts too much to walk now.
Wow, that sounds painful. Your fingers are all red from the friction. Are you staying at the nearby hotel or something?
It's right around the corner, actually. It's got all the super fancy decorations and stuff.
Oh, I think we're in the same hotel then. Here, where are these? They might be a little big because they're for men, but they should be a little better than those since there's no little thing between your fingers.
Huh?
I'll wear your sandals, huh? The hotel is at least 10 minutes on foot from here, so I don't think you'll be able to walk like that.
Thank you so much.
I walked back to the hotel with the woman talking about nothing. Her name is Maria Shida, and apparently she's at a hot springs getaway with her older sister.
Where are you coming from, Shikijima-san? I'm from Tokyo. Are you here alone?
What a coincidence. I'm from Tokyo too. Well, something happened that was a little shocking to me, so my best friend invited me out. I really like hot springs, and I think he was just trying to cheer me up, you know? I know that I'm kind of a weakling, and I'm not able to get over it, but...
You have a very kind friend, don't you? The hot springs are really something else. The food's really good, too. So, do you think you're gonna be able to get over it?
Yeah, of course. I think if I eat some really good food and go to the bath at least 3 more times, I'll really feel refreshed.
Then I have a suggestion. I love hot springs too, but did you know that there is a really good hot springs along the road here? Would you like to go with me?
Really? Yeah, I'd love to go. I ended up going to a hot springs while I was outside of the hotel with a beautiful woman.
I'm just gonna go change my shoes real quick. Let's meet up here again in a few minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna run to my room and go get ready too. We went into the bath and looked around at a bunch of souvenirs on the way back. I was actually having a lot of fun.
Wow, skincare soap. I think it'll be a good present. I'm gonna get one.
I'm gonna try his local beer. After coming back from the baths and souvenir shops, we made our way back to our rooms. I thought it was about time for dinner.
You're in the bath again?
Yeah, I went to some of the outside baths. I helped someone out and she told me about the hot springs. It was really, really good.
What? I wanna go.
Wanna go after we finish dinner? I think they're open at night too.
That sounds good, man. Let's go eat dinner first, huh?
There were a couple guests in their seats already, and on the table, there were a lot of amazing dishes on the table. By this point, my emotions had climaxed. Oh my god, it's grilled seafood!
Shikijima-san, we're having dinner at the same time, huh?
Oh, hey Maria-san.
Oh, you have a new friend, Maria?
Yeah, this is that kind gentleman that gave me the shoes earlier. You remember, right, Shikijima-san?
What's going on here? Did something happen while I was asleep?
Yeah, kinda.
Ah, you two know each other. Can I get you guys seated next to each other, if you'd like?
Would you be willing to do that for us? If you can, yes, please.
I would love that. We were all hanging out and talking before the employees brought us our food. We decided to all eat together.
I'm Maria's sister, Alice.
I'm Satoshi Kritani.
At around 30 minutes after we started eating, a couple entered the dining hall, but... Maguro-san? The man who was supposed to have stolen my fiancé from me, Maguro-san, walked into the hall with a random beautiful woman that was not my ex-girlfriend. And that beautiful woman was glued to his arm. Man, he just got engaged and he's already having an affair?
What is Shikijima doing here?
I'm just here with a friend on vacation, so don't worry about anything.
You know Shikijima-san?
Oh, he's just a coworker. I lost to that guy? I was having a lovely time, and I didn't want to ruin everything for everyone, so I decided to just pay the least amount of attention possible to Meguro-san.
Hey, we should make a group of the 4 of us, the Hot Springs group. I'd like to trade information with you, and we both love hot springs, you know?
It sounds great! Let's do that! We haven't been able to go to the Tohoku or Kyushu regions at all.
Us either. We've gone to most of the places that are near the Kanto area, but...
You were all enjoying our amazing food and talking about hot springs when suddenly, Meguro-san's mistress suddenly started yelling and pouting about something.
Hey, this ring doesn't fit me at all. I was so excited for this ring because you said you'd give me a 1-year anniversary ring.
Sorry, I'll have them exchange it as soon as I get back to the jewelers.
I wanted to put it on today, though.
Apparently, the ring that he got for her as a present didn't fit. The woman was furious, and Meguro-san kept glancing over towards me with a pale blue face. I'm getting upset now.
They're really going at it.
The next day,
All right, Kiritani-san. Let's talk more about the hot springs once we get back to Tokyo, huh?
Absolutely.
All right, see you again sometime.
be careful going back home. The holidays came to an end and I headed into the office. I was getting ready for the workday when Meguro-san came at me first thing in the morning, his eyes bloodshot. What?
You better not have told the department manager about what happened.
I didn't say a thing. I don't care about your life or her life, so you two can live your lives that you want. It's got nothing to do with me anymore.
You better not.
But I just don't want you to do something that is deceiving Utsuru-san. Her department manager is a really good man. You should know that, right, Meguro-san? I didn't like snitching or tattling, but I also felt a little guilty about the fact that I wasn't able to tell the department manager what was going on. Utsuru-san took great care of me when I joined the department and looked after me the whole time. I mean, if someone else tells him, I get it, but if I do it, it'll seem like petty revenge or something. But I don't feel right just keeping completely silent about it. What do I do? What's wrong, Shikijima-kun? You seem like you're sick. Are you feeling all right? Oh, hey, sir. I actually feel perfectly fine because I went to some hot springs on my vacation. Oh, that's great to hear. I'm glad. This sucks. After that hot springs trip, the hot springs group chat was very active, and I was feeling pretty good about that too.
Would you guys like to go to the hot springs in Kishuyo sometime?
Yeah, I'd love to go.
Yeah, me too.
I agree. That's how we had planned to go eat dinner and plan our next trip on the Friday that was coming up, but... Man, these three are really helping me stop thinking about it all.
You work at Sekai Corporation, Shikijima-san?
I'll bring a guidebook and a map of Japan for when we decide where to go next.
My office was in the middle of all the other guys in the group, so we decided to all meet up around my office, but everyone should already be here. I think I'm the last one. Hey guys! Shikijima-kun. Utsuru-san, hello sir. Well, these must be the ladies from Shida Corporation Limited. Did you guys come by to have some kind of business with us? Huh?
Oh, Utsari-san.
Utsari-san, please come by the house again. Our dad has been talking about golfing and he won't stop.
According to Utsuru-san, Alice-san and Maria-san are the daughters of a CEO of some big-time clients that we work with. Utsuru-san, who has worked with them for a long time now, is fairly familiar with the two.
We're actually here on a personal matter with Shikijima-san.
I see. You know Shikijima-kun, do you?
Well, actually, he helped me out when I was at the hot springs and my foot was injured.
I see. He's got an incredibly strong sense of justice, so I could see him helping you out for that. Right at that moment, Kimi and Meguro showed up.
Hey, Dad, sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir.
This is that man that was at the hot springs last holiday, right? I remember because the woman you were with was very furious at you. Have you been able to make up with her yet? woman you were with?
Oh, Maria-san.
Yeah, it was a huge deal. I remember that she said something about it being your 1-year anniversary or something and the ring didn't fit. She seemed very upset. Were you able to make up with her after that? I was so worried and anxious after I got back to my room.
Oh, you must be misremembering.
You said you had a really bad fever and you were asleep at home, Maguro-san. What's going on?
Maguro-kun, why don't we have a little talk, huh? You can tell me exactly what these young ladies are talking about.
No, this isn't...
Yeah, you can talk to me later in a quiet place, okay? Wow. I didn't even need to tell the department manager myself. The sisters, who had no foul intentions, but they were able to reveal Maguro-san's lies.
I want to try going to this hot spring. What do you think, Katani-san?
I think it's pretty nice. Afterwards, the department manager told me that Kimi and Maguro-san broke it off. Kimi started coming to me and bothering me to get back together, but I told her that I had no intention of getting back together with her. I'm sorry, it's all been said and done now. There's no going back.
Please tell him. Convince him, Dad.
It was your fault for being so foolish. You chose this, so you need to accept the consequences. Shikijima-kun, you don't need to worry about a thing. It's my daughter's fault for not understanding that she was being used. She brought this on herself. I think that this was the right thing to happen. Thank you so much, sir. Afterwards, Maguro-san's news of how she stole someone's fiancé from a coworker and also cheated on the department manager's daughter, so everyone talked about him. He seemed to be pretty uncomfortable in the workplace. Finally, the 4 of us decided on a place to go, and we're on our first trip to a hot spring as a group.
I really couldn't stop thinking about you after you saved me that day. A lot of people were walking around that day, and the only person that actually said something to me was you, Shikijima-san.
Well, I remember it being really cold that day, so I figured that if you were just crouched over there, you'd probably be really cold.
Would you be interested in maybe going out with me?
Huh? Are you being serious? You and Alice-san are both from a very prestigious family, and I think it would be better off for you to find someone that is more suited to,
I think that you are the perfect man for me, Shikijima-san. I've already told him that I like someone. By the way, our parents aren't the type to push marriage onto people, so you don't need to worry about that. Come on, Kiritani-san, you really don't have to worry about it either.
Huh? I started going out with Maria-san, and Satoshi actually ended up getting along well with Alice-san as well. I heard that you're going out with one of the ladies with marriage in mind. Yes, sir. I see. Well, congratulations to the both of you.
Why the hell is he going out with the damn CEO's daughter?
I'm so thankful for Satoshi taking me out on that vacation.
Sorry, Tsukishima. Can you take my place this Saturday? Sure, I was planning on going anyways.
I can go as well.
My name is Atsushi Tsukishima. I'm a 26-year-old office worker. The company I work at consists of only me, Takami-senpai, who's a half a year older than me, and the CEO. I'm really sorry. It isn't so much as to be illegal, but working hours here are very long. CEO Miyajima is 32 and started this company 4 years ago. He's great at getting jobs for us to do, but he has zero planning skills. How's the interview with the new employee? They quit when I told them about how much overtime we do. I see. If someone new joined, we'd have to make time for training them as well. We still don't have enough resources.
It'd be great if about 3 people with experience in this field of work joined us.
I'm still trying to look for new employees, but sorry, it isn't working. I thought about sourcing some of our work as well, but I couldn't find any suitable company. The job is fun, so it's fine. Did you hear that Overworld is in trouble? They're about to go bankrupt. I see. But they make good designs. Why are they about to go bankrupt? Apparently, they couldn't find any work to do. They're probably going to liquidate their assets before they cause their employees any more trouble. If I don't find more resources myself someday, I'm going to have 0 employees. Next, it's gonna be me. Our company, on the other hand, gets tons of jobs to do, which is why overtime is normal and weekends where I get to relax are a rarity. But since we get paid for the extra work we do, we actually earn a lot more than average. Not only that, but the office is really comfortable and the work itself is fun, which is why I'm not thinking of changing jobs. Still though, it's normal to relax on weekends to get rid of the exhaustion from work, right?
You work more than us, CEO.
Yeah. The fact that we work overtime a lot doesn't change though, which is why in these 4 years several people have joined our company only to quit in less than 1 month.
If only we had more resources, then our company would get even bigger.
Yep. It's a miracle that the three of us are able to do everything. Because we worked at a tremendous amount these past few years, the CEO is extremely skilled. Me and Takami-senpai are also good at our jobs, which is why we're evaluated highly by our business partners. Which means that even though there are only 3 of us, the jobs we get are pretty large in scale. The CEO is great at his job, but
Yeah, he's got tons of connections too.
I always go home late at night by train, and since I use my brain non-stop during work, I'm always starving by then. There's a Chinese restaurant I go to regularly that's open until late at night by the station nearest to my house. Welcome! 10 Shinhan, please. Wait, no. Today, I'll have the Mapo tofu.
Oh, Tsukishima-san. I see you got home late again.
There's a woman named Kawamura-san that I've been seeing a lot at the restaurant these past few weeks. Yeah. Did you work overtime too?
No, we were just finishing our last jobs before we left.
What?
Our company is about to go bankrupt.
Apparently, the company Kawamura-san works at is about to liquidate their assets, which is why these past few weeks she's been having to stay late taking care of unfinished business and participating in meetings.
The CEO is a great person, and the job itself is fun. Everyone's telling the CEO that they want to continue, even if it means receiving a lower salary, but
I don't feel like it's just someone else's problem for some reason. Was it a large company?
no, it was a small company with just 3 employees, including me. We all trust each other a lot. I don't feel motivated to find another job since I don't think I'll be able to find a place better.
This is so relatable.
You see, he's really handsome, and the daughter of the CEO of a huge advertising agency wanted to have a relationship with him, but he turned her down. And ever since then, we've been unable to receive jobs anymore.
They receive jobs from advertising agencies? Could they be in the same line of work as us? Would you mind me asking what the industry you work in is?
It's a small design company called Overworld.
Tell me more! The next day, I told the CEO about it, and then the daughter of Wakara Corporation's CEO got mad and somehow made it so that they wouldn't receive jobs anymore. We don't work with them, but I heard they have a pretty bad reputation, right? I see. So that's why they suddenly couldn't get any jobs. And then, I came up with an idea. Why don't we outsource some of our work to Overworld? Will it be too risky? I don't doubt that they'll be able to do a good job, but it all depends on what their CEO says. Have they already prepared for liquidation? I'll talk to Kawamura-san and ask her whether she can arrange a meeting with their CEO. She gave me her contact information yesterday. The next day, Overworld's CEO came to our office, and then he and our CEO went to talk somewhere. Our company is about the same size as yours. We receive a lot of jobs for clients, but are short on resources. What do you say to working with us? Really? I don't care about what happens to my company or me anymore. But could you hire my 3 employees at your company They're all highly skilled workers. I've heard a lot about your company. You're famous in our industry for doing high-quality work in short periods of time with only a handful of workers. The only reason we get work done so fast is because I don't have any planning skills, and end up forcing a ton of work on my employees, though. Anyways, is it still possible for you to cancel the liquidation process? I've been having a lot of discussions with my employees these past few weeks, but we've barely started the actual process. Alright, then please keep the company going instead of liquidating. We could outsource some of our jobs to you. No. I'm currently enemies with a large advertising agency in our area. If you work with us, they'd cause trouble for you as well. You don't have to worry about that. What? I know that we've never worked with each other before, but can you trust me on this? Alright. Looks like our companies are both always being saved by our skilled and kind employees. Yes. It's because of my employees that I was able to run such a small company all these years. We'll outsource some of our jobs to you on a regular basis. However, can I make just one request? Okay. Your office is near the station next to ours, right? I'd like it if you moved your office next to ours. It'd be easier to work together that way. It just so happens that the space next to our office is currently available. If doing so is currently difficult due to financial reasons, then it doesn't have to be right away. I understand. Thank you. I don't know what our CEO and Overworld CEO talked about, but 2 weeks later, Overworld moved their office to the space next to ours. And since then, everything's been going extremely well. We're looking forward to working with you.
My name is Aika Kawamura. We're really thankful that we'll be able to continue doing our jobs thanks to your company.
Thank you! We won't let you down! No. It's not like I saved you guys or anything. It's just that I wanted someone to help us with our workload. Speaking of which, I already have a lot prepared. Thank you! Working together was really smooth since they were in the office next to ours. It was a good working environment, both for us and for them. There's something I want to ask you, Tsukishima-kun. Alright. Is CEO Miyajima making losses by helping us? What? You see, he's been giving us work with a much higher pay than the ones we used to do. Really? I thought that maybe he might not even be taking commissioning fees from us. Our CEO may have zero planning skills, but he's a very strict person when it comes to things like that. I don't think he'd do something that would mean us making losses. I see. It's fine if that's the case, though. I just didn't want our company to be a burden on yours. I'm so glad I was able to become acquainted with Overworld. Thanks, Tsukishima! Our resource shortage was resolved, and now both me and Takami-senpai didn't go to work on Saturdays as much anymore, and also had to work much less overtime.
Yup. I'm learning a lot from them since the work they do is always so high quality. Recently, I've been having lunch with them, and they're all great people.
CEO Shima is also an amazing person. At first he told me that he didn't care what happened to him or his company, so at least just hire his employees. I understand why they love him so much.
Tsukishima-san, let's go home together.
Oh, sure. I just finished working.
I'm so glad I asked you for your advice that day.
We're benefiting a lot from this as well. Until now, all our new employees would immediately quit because of the workload. And we didn't have time to find somewhere to outsource it as well since we were too busy. We've been talking about how things have calmed down. We can finally think about hiring more people. Thank you so much. I started going home with Kawamura-san a lot, and I was no longer constantly sleep deprived. I thought everything was going great, but One day, about 3 months since we started working with Overworld,
If you don't want to lose your clients, then stop working with Overworld.
the daughter of Wikara Corporation's CEO suddenly appeared at our company. But we don't even receive any jobs from your company. What right do you have to tell us to do something like that?
If our company tells the others in our industry to stop giving you jobs, then they'll do it.
Alright, do that then.
Huh? If you don't listen to what I say, then I guess we'll have to crush you. Remember this. It'll be too late to regret it later on.
Do you even know what it's like to run a company? I understand why Shima's CEO didn't want to have anything to do with you. Are you sure about that, CEO? They do have a bad reputation, but they're still a major advertising agency in our region. It's fine. So, working with us was a problem after all. No, it really is alright. I don't think the CEO of Wikara Corporation is just stupid enough to prioritize his daughter's selfishness over his company's well-being. Oh, brother? Sorry, but have you heard of Wikara Corporations? Yeah, you know about his idiot daughter, right? Because she got turned down by a certain company's handsome CEO, she made it so that they don't receive work anymore. She found out that we've been outsourcing some of our work to them and barged into our office saying that she's going to crush us. Thanks. You know how we've been able to take on more work recently, right? It's thanks to the people from Overworld. Make sure to tell Dad. What was that phone call? It was my brother. Your brother works in the same industry? Yeah. My brother is the CEO of SKI, and he's the one who's going to inherit the company. What? What did you say? Didn't I tell you guys that I was the CEO of SKI's younger son?
No?
I didn't think much about it until now. The reason we keep getting jobs from the country's biggest advertising agencies, despite our CEO doing most of his work in the office. And the reason we keep getting gifts from giants in the industry is... it all makes sense. Well, a company like Wikara Corporations is nothing compared to SKI, I guess. Until a few years ago, I myself worked as an executive SKI. But the work done at large companies is really specialized, which didn't suit me very well.
And so you started your own company?
Yep. My brother keeps telling me to go back someday, but I have no intention of doing so. Despite that, he makes sure that we get enough jobs to do, though. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that you guys don't have to worry about all that. You want to choose who you get into a relationship on your own, right, Shima's CEO? Yes, thank you. I don't know what exactly the CEO's brother did, but... 3 days later, the CEO of Wikara Corporations came to our office with his daughter looking pale to apologize. Really sorry! You apologize too! This is your fault for being so stupid! Bring everyone from Overworld over, Shukashima. They apologized to Shima's CEO and his employees as well. And after that, they started receiving jobs from advertising agencies again. 5 months passed since then, and ever since that incident, our CEO and Shima's CEO started going drinking together almost every day after work. Are you free tonight, Shima-san? Of course! I, on the other hand...
Tsukishima-san, let's go home together.
Yep, sounds great!
Are you free this Saturday?
Yep. Thanks to the people at Overworld, I finally have Saturday to myself. I'm so glad I met you, Kawamura-san.
You like tenshinen and mopu tofu, right, Tsukishima-san? I found somewhere delicious. Tomorrow, could we go on a date?
You'd go on a date with me? I'd be honored. Recently, things have been going well, both at work and in my private time. I wish I could stay at this company forever. Alright, I'm saving up right on schedule. My name is Ryo Sawashiro. I'm 27 years old and I work for a well-known company known for its high income but busy schedule. Naturally, work is busy, but it's no great hardship for me with a purpose.
Swashiro-san, are you busy today? It's Friday. Do you have any plans? Let's have dinner together.
No, I don't have any plans, but I'd rather not. I'm sorry. It costs a lot of money to go eat with a woman. I don't mind if it's someone I like, but I don't want to spend money on someone I don't know well.
Wait.
Hey, Sawashiro! It's the weekend. How about a drink?
I'm coming, Manager Wada.
You know that store with sake that Sawashiro and I went to the other day? They got more good sake there.
Let's go there.
Anyway, you work so hard.
Is that so?
You even take the initiative to go to the jobs that other people don't want to go to.
Actually, I'm saving for a purpose. I don't feel any pain at all, even if the work is hard, because the pay reflects the effort I put in. It's worthwhile.
What is your purpose, may I ask?
Do you know about the round-the-world cruise? I want to sail on it after I retire. If I find a place that suits me, I'd like to move there after I retire.
I understand. It's a dream. My wife often says she'd like to sail on one too, but it's quite expensive.
That's right. When I was a child, a relative of mine took a round-the-world cruise and showed me many pictures of it. I was showed a lot of pictures of it when I was a child, and I decided that one day I would definitely like to sail on one. I think I was in the 3rd grade of elementary school. From that year on, I saved all my money without using my annual allowance. From high school on, I worked part-time and saved money without spending it. I try not to spend any extra money, and I work hard to save money every day.
But Sawashiro, you'll be able to save up in no time, won't you? You're one of the top performers in our department.
The ship I want to take is a 150-night cruise that costs close to 20 million yen. And I'm sure it'll be even more expensive by the time I retire, so I'd like to save as much as I can.
But are you going by yourself? Any plans for a girlfriend or wife?
I'm planning to go alone, but if someone wants to go with me someday, I'd like to go with them. I need money for retirement and living expenses, and I don't think anyone would come with me unless we share the same values. I've been thinking that Reika Kitami, the famous and beautiful receptionist at my office, has been talking to me a lot lately. And on my way home from work today...
Swashiro-san, will you go out with me?
I don't like the idea of having a beautiful and flamboyant woman like Kitami-san accompanying me in my frugal lifestyle. I'm flattered, but... I don't mind going out with you, but even if you go out with me, we'll always split the cost of our dates. And we won't have any fun that doesn't cost as much as possible. Are you okay with that?
What? I hear you're the highest achiever in the company, the highest earner, the best at your job, and the most successful. But the rumors about you being a cheapskate are true. I was interested in him because he's friends with some of the executives of our business partners, and I'm sure he's a great guy.
You wouldn't want to, right? Then that's what it is. Let's not do this.
Well, wait a second.
Yes?
I'm fine with splitting the bill. I'll make sure to make you fall for my charms.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it then. If she says she'll split the bill, there's no reason to say no. So I decided to go out with her.
Wow, that bag is beautiful, don't you think?
Isn't it too small for work?
Of course, it's for private use.
Isn't it too expensive for private use?
I think it was around 200,000 yen. It's nice, isn't it?
I don't really care how people spend their money, but I wasn't really interested myself. I'm sorry, I'm not really interested.
But you always wear nice brand name suits, bags, and shoes, don't you?
I'm in an industry where I meet a lot of people, so I'm careful about my appearance at work. Trust is important.
So you only want to spend money on yourself. What should we go to eat? A restaurant? Teppanyaki?
There's a really good food stall under the overpass. Are you okay with that?
Under the overpass? What? Yes, that's fine. I'm going to make you fall for me.
Here's the totayaki and oden.
Itadakimasu!
What? It's good.
Right? I come here often.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It was nice to have dinner with Katami-san, but we didn't have a good conversation, and she looked bored the whole time. I might be rejected soon. I thought so, but then Katami-san invited me to dinner with her twice a week after work. This went on for about a month, and I started to like Katami-san, but we were always distant. I love the mapo tofu here.
It's delicious.
That weekend...
Do you have any plans this weekend?
No, I don't.
Then, is it okay if I go over to your house? I don't think it'll cost too much.
Yeah, no problem at all. If you come around noon, I can cook.
You can cook. That's a good thing. I'll have to see where you live. He's a tightwad who spares no expense for himself, so he probably lives in some high-rise mansion or something.
And I met up with Katami-san at the station closest to my house on the weekend and showed her to my place.
It's this?
Yeah, this one.
An apartment?
Yeah, an apartment.
Excuse me.
Are you hungry?
Yes. It's delicious. You're a great cook.
I like to cook various dishes from different countries, and cooking is quite a hobby.
It's delicious, but you live in a cheap apartment far from the station. I wonder if you spend more money on gambling or something.
Oh, by the way, Katami-san, do you want to use this?
What? A ballpoint pen?
That's right. It's the one I always use, but I got another one with points when I made a bold decision to buy a new one the other day, and I thought the color would suit Katami-san.
A ballpoint pen with points? I guess I'm only worth that much to you, Sawashiro-san. Thank you. I guess I don't have to force myself to be stubborn with you anymore. I don't think Sawashiro-san will like me.
After she came to my house, Katami-san stopped contacting me. Well, I tried to make her happy, but I guess our values didn't match. I didn't contact Katami-san, and after a few weeks passed without any contact from me, I thought we would just naturally drift apart, but... It's nice how a young lady has been to that restaurant before.
Doteyaki is delicious and homey, and I want to go there again.
Wow, I've been going there since I was a regular employee.
I see. The restaurants Sawashiro-san took me to are all popular among men in positions of authority. I had a nice conversation with the president of a business partner the other day, too. Perhaps from Sawashiro-san's point of view, he was taking me to his favorite cheap and delicious restaurant.
The receptionist Katami-san is a young lady, but she's very talkative and interesting. I didn't know, but Katami-san is not only pretty, but also good at her job. Last week, the president of one of our clients also praised Katami-san. Oh, Katami, you have a nice ballpoint pen.
President, it's a gift.
I see. You must have someone who can give you such a nice gift.
What?
It's from a top manufacturer, and the color is rare. I have a ballpoint pen from the same maker, just a different model number. If you take good care of it, it'll last you a lifetime.
It cost 70,000 yen. I didn't know it was that nice.
After Katami-san stopped contacting me, She didn't tell me she was leaving me, and time just passed. But one day, about a month later, when I was passing the entrance at work, Kazami-san approached me for the first time in a while.
How about having dinner together this weekend?
Do you enjoy my company, Kazami-san?
To be honest, I wasn't sure. That's part of the reason why I want to have dinner with you.
Sure.
I'd like to go to the restaurant we went to before under the overpass.
Sounds good. Let's go. I thought Kazami-san was going to break up with me. And on the weekend, I had to leave the office after 8:30 p.m. for work. But Kazami-san was waiting for me at the cafe near the office. I'm sorry I'm late.
No, it's okay. Looking closely, the shoes, watches, and bags Sawashiro-san has are all top brands, but they're not trendy and can be used for a long time. And his shoes and bags have been used with care. I misunderstood you. We have a good salary, and everyone is very lavish with their money, but you are not like that at all, are you? Like driving a nice car or wanting to live in a nice place.
I don't think such things are status.
Sawashiro-san's room had nothing extravagant to display. Thinking of it, when I visited your home, there were many pictures of foreign countries on the wall. Do you like traveling?
Oh, could you listen to me? I told Katami-san about my dreams for the future, and as we started going out to eat together, Katami-san seemed to be enjoying listening to me.
Please tell me more.
I want to see that view with my own eyes someday.
May I visit your home again tomorrow? I'd like to take a closer look at your photos this time.
By all means.
Then I'll cook at your place tomorrow.
Really? I'm looking forward to it. I'll pay for it today. I don't know why, but I wanted to buy Katami-san's meal that day. It's a cheap place and it's not a lot of money, but...
Oh, you don't mind? I'm so glad.
Katami-san was extremely happy about it.
But I'll pay for half.
But in the end, Katami-san didn't let me pay for her. And the next day, she cooked a delicious Japanese meal at my place. You're a great cook. It's delicious.
I'm glad. You visit so many customers in one trip?
Yes, so it's quite an expensive trip. And I'd like to move to one of those countries if I like it.
That's why you're saving up.
That's right. I know I'm considered a tightwad, but I don't want to take advantage of anyone. And I don't think I'm bothering anyone.
I don't think you do. It's just that the women, including myself, try to take advantage of the elite Sawashiro-san, but didn't make it happen. I'm starting to feel embarrassed. Will my salary be enough, even if I have to save up the money now?
What?
I'm 26 now. How many years until retirement? Let's see. I'll do some calculations. Oh my god. If this is what it's going to be like, I shouldn't have wasted all my money.
Do you want to go? The 150 nights and 20 million yen I mentioned earlier is for a single room for 2 people. If it's a single room for 1 person, they charge 160%. So I'm saving up for a double room. I'm saving for the possibility of having a wife by the time I retire.
What?
Huh?
I want to go. I'm gonna save up, so I think with 2 people, we could save up faster.
Then, will you start a relationship with me again from today?
Yes.
My name is Sujimori Haruto. I'm 25 years old and I've been living in the same hometown where I was born and raised. It's in a rural area, but it's one of the most prosperous urban areas in the country. One day, I was working as a caretaker of an apartment building that we managed for generations. I'm glad you're using the place so nicely. We'll send you a written estimate for settlement later, so please confirm the contents of the written estimate and return it to us.
The room was so clean, so I was careful not to make it dirty. Do you think the security deposit will be enough?
It should be fine. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. The people who lived in the same apartment were also very nice. And I wish I could have lived here longer, but I was transferred to another company, and it was a shame.
I'm sorry to hear about your new job in Hokkaido. It must be cold, so please take care of yourself and don't get sick.
Thank you very much.
Now there's a room available. The room is in good condition. We could start recruiting tenants as soon as possible. Hello?
Oh, Haruto, are you free tonight?
I am, but what's up?
Remember Minako Sakaguchi-chan from high school?
I remember. I've been with Sakaguchi since elementary school.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, I forgot.
So, what's up with Sakaguchi?
Sakaguchi-chan quit her job in Tokyo and came back to her hometown. So we decided to get together and have a drink. You want to come too?
Huh. Okay, I haven't seen Sakaguchi in a while.
Alright, I'll DM you the place later.
Thanks! Alright, let's finish up today's work quickly. When Sakaguchi was a kid, she lived near my house. Throughout elementary and junior high school, I couldn't get up in the morning and was a habitual oversleeper. Perhaps she couldn't stand to see me like that, so Sakaguchi volunteered to go to school with me and help me not to be late.
I'm sleepy. You could do it. At this pace, you won't be late.
Why are you so energetic in the morning? Sakaguchi.
My grandpa and grandma get up at 4 a.m. That's why I'm good at getting up early, too.
4 a.m. is midnight.
4 a.m. is morning.
Sakaguchi's parents passed away early and she lived with her grandparents. When she started working in Tokyo, she must have brought her grandparents with her. But I wonder if they all came back together. I thought I would ask her about that at night as I started cleaning the rooms. That night, sorry I'm late.
Ah! Haruto, you're late! I sent you the map and the time. What are you doing? I thought you weren't gonna come.
I'm really sorry. I was gonna take a nap and then go, but I overslept.
I knew it.
Haruto, you haven't changed, have you?
Sakaguchi, long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see.
Sakaguchi, you've grown. It scared me.
What? Yeah? Maybe it's because I was in Tokyo?
Wow. Tokyo's amazing.
Haruto, did you get a job here?
Yeah. My parents used to manage the apartment, but now I manage it and stuff.
Oh, I see. Your parents managed apartment buildings after all.
And
I don't care if it's an apartment. You're not gonna get any girls in a blind date in shabby apartment. No one likes a guy who lives like a grandpa nowadays.
Keizo's here too. What a pain. I met Keizo in high school, and he was a jerk from then on. He must be very confident in himself because he often talks down to people. Even as an adult, he still gets tangled with me when I see him.
Our generation is about trying to do big things in the future, right? You, on the other hand, are living in retirement on your parents' property. Can I call you a retiree?
I'm not only in charge of the apartment, but
I'm gonna take over my parents' business, by the way. It's my parents' business, but it's a different scale than yours. You can call me the president if you want.
did Grandma and Grandpa come back with you?
Yeah.
Can I say hi to them sometime?
Yeah, I'm sure my grandparents would be happy to see you.
Okay, I'll be in touch. There were many other people who wanted to talk to Sakaguchi, and that was about all we could talk about that day. And a few days later, I thought I would say hello to Sakaguchi's grandparents, but... Sakaguchi, you came back here and live in Seo Palace? Are you planning to move again?
Haruto, I want you to listen to me before you go into that room. My grandpa passed away last month. I'm back here with my grandma.
What? Your grandfather?
We were planning to go back to the cemetery, but my grandma cried and said she wanted to come back here as soon as possible. We came back without even having a place to live. I'm trying to find a new room as quickly as possible, but she has bad legs, so it's hard to find a place with as few stairs as possible.
Are you going to move in with your grandmother too?
Yeah.
I understand your situation. Have you told your grandmother that you're looking for a place to live?
Yeah, I have. I've been showing her some good properties, and we're thinking about it together.
Okay, well, let me say hello to your grandmother.
Yeah, okay. Grandma, it's Haruto, remember? Hi.
It's been a long time.
Oh, are you the sleepyhead Haruto?
I'm not a sleepyhead anymore. I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning.
You've grown up. I wish Grandpa could have seen you.
About grandfather. I'm sorry for your loss. I wish I could have seen him one more time.
Thanks. Hey, Haruto, can you help Minako with some things? I know it was selfish of me to rush her back here, but she hasn't got her things ready yet. Grandma, Haruto has a job too, so we can't bother him. I can handle it on my own. Minako.
It's okay. I'd like to help too. And there's something I'd like to talk to you about. This is an apartment I'm managing right now, and there's a room available on the first floor. It'll be clean tomorrow, so it shouldn't take long to move in. What do you think?
Oh my, it has an old-fashioned look on the outside, but it's so beautiful on the inside. Wait, I heard from a friend the other day that Haruto's apartment is very popular and is always full.
It just became available a few days ago, and I haven't even opened it up to new tenants yet. You can think about it after you come and see the place if you like. And this may be a little forward, but I live in this apartment and my family lives in the back. I think we can help you out if you need anything.
Grandma, do you want to take a look at it? Yeah, I'd like to see it.
The next day, Sakaguchi and her grandma came to see our apartment. Her grandma liked our apartment so much that Sakaguchi immediately said, "I want to live here."
Oh, Sakaguchi's grandma. It's been a long time. Long time no see to you too. Minako-chan, you look so beautiful. We will be staying at your apartment from now on. Please take care.
If you need anything at all, please feel free to call on me anytime. My family owns a big debt of gratitude to Minako-chan.
Debt of gratitude?
What's that?
You were late every morning, and Minako-chan did her best to wake you up and take you to school, didn't she? If it wasn't for Minako-chan, you wouldn't have graduated from junior high school.
I could have graduated. Anyway, my parents are willing to help, and I'll be in the next room. So feel free to rely on us. I'm just trying to be a good manager, and I wouldn't want you to keep it to yourselves.
Thank you, Haruto.
I look forward to being your neighbor again. Then the Sakaguchis and my family became close again, just like the old days.
Morning, Haruto. You really are an early riser now, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Do you have work, Sakaguchi?
Yeah. Please, take care of my grandma.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Haruto and Haruto's mother offering to help Grandma if anything happens to her while I'm gone lets me work full-time with peace of mind. Thank you so much. I'll be thanking you from now on, little by little.
You don't have to worry about it. We're just happy that you're both doing well. And one day, about 2 months after Sakaguchi moved into our apartment, she said she was going to take her grandma to a cake shop in front of the station, so I went with her.
Thank you so much, Haruto.
No. I just wanted to eat cake too.
You always like cake after all.
You remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Haruto and Minako-chan? Why are you two together?
Hey, Zoe. I have a bad feeling about this.
My grandma and I are currently living in an apartment that Haruto manages. That's how we got closer again.
Wait! You brought Minako-chan into your shabby apartment? You're so awful.
Don't talk like that.
When I couldn't find a place to rent, Haruto helped me.
I see. Is that how you think you could get Minako-chan's attention? You're a worthless person who can only afford to live in a shabby apartment.
Huh?
Minako-chan, I'll find you a nice apartment and you can move there.
We can't afford to live in such a fancy place, so...
Oh, okay. I'll get you a discount.
What?
I'm finally on the board of my dad's company. That means I'm gonna be president soon. So I do things like that. Don't rely on that shabby apartment manager and rely on me this time. I'll help make a good living, Minako-chan.
No, I don't want to. I want to live in Haruto's apartment.
What? Why do you want him? He's just a bum living in an apartment given to him by his parents.
Haruto is not a bum, and his apartment is not a shabby one either, Kaizo. Have you ever seen Haruto's apartment? It's a retro renovation and very popular among young people.
But his parents did that, right? And he's just hopping onto it. He's a scumbag, no doubt about it.
I'm sorry, but that's not true. I did the renovations.
Huh?
Haruto formed a corporation that does projects such as restoring old private homes, and as part of that project, he renovates old apartments. The apartment he manages is one of them.
That's right. Managing the apartment is something I do for my parents. That's my main job. I'm sorry I'm not a spoiled brat like you thought.
You apologize to Haruto. You said something about his parents giving him an apartment, but you're still working for your parents, aren't you? It's the same thing. The fact that there are things that parents give away means that they have worked hard to pass them on to their children. There's nothing wrong with being grateful for that. Minako's parents died early, so they couldn't even do that. Grandma, you should feel blessed and grateful. You'll be damned if you just sit on what your parents gave you. Haruto is making the most of his future, but what about you? You'll see the results in less than a year, so keep working hard.
It'll be too late if you wish you had chosen me later!
Thank you for having my back, Sakaguchi and Grandma.
I hate people like that, and I'm definitely going to stay in Haruto's apartment. Well, don't worry about a child who can't even apologize and admit their own fault. Anyway, you two look good together, but you're not dating.
What?
What? Seeing you two side by side reminds me of your grandfather and I when we were young. You know, the chemistry in the air. Maybe it's just a matter of time to start dating. Grandma!
After Sakaguchi's grandmother said that, I began to think about what it would be like if I went out with Sakaguchi. When I became aware of it like that, the feeling of liking Sakaguchi gradually became stronger and stronger. And after that, I confessed my feelings to Sakaguchi. I feel like I've been completely swayed by Grandma's strategy, but I'm happy to be dating Minako, so that's good. 6 months later, the company Keizo inherited from his parents went bankrupt. The reason for this was because Keizo became a board member and immediately started acting like a big shot, which caused displeasure amongst clients and employees of the company. Grandma's advice was spot on, and it's a shame.
I want to get married while Grandma's still healthy.
Yeah, we'll plan it so it won't be too much of a burden on her.
I agree.
We're now busy preparing for our wedding next year. We're savoring this happy busyness and looking forward to the new life that lies ahead.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.